Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So, it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Hazard. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hazard. And this is Vieri. Robertson. He's got away. Tries a shot! Ribery is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Or good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham running with the ball. Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Played down the flank. Ribery in acres of space out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He is through here! Vardiol with a fine tackle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard. Vieri. Oh, shooting chance! Barcelona are in front. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So we have our just the goal. It's Vieri! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Oh, what has happened here? In it comes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Good-looking ball. Gattuso promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a shot! Has fallen kindly here. He has done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. There's the shot! Gets good distance on it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This looks promising. Now it's Hazard. De Bruyne. Hazard. Now it's De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. Ribéry.
Oh, really well played.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for options for movement. Yamal gets into a good position. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hazard. Oh, good spread. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's there and gets it away. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. And this is Hazard. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Robertson. Beckham! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross from Robertson. Belletti. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Vieri. And this is Hazard. Alexander-Arnold. Hazard. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get onto this? Cannavaro makes the interception. Hazard. Alexander-Arnold. Pass somewhat off target. Gattuso. Now it's Yamal. And Yamal. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross goes in there. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now here's the delivery.
You can think ahead, but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
And it's Ribéry. Beckham. Now it's Vieri. Oh, red, nice interception. Sung. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking to play him in. Hazard. No way through. Yamal. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That pass isn't the best. Hazard. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played into space. Rivaldo. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name, and has ended up in no man's land.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Looking for a runner. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Ribery has it in a wide position. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Hazard.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Messi.
actually.
Lasciano il campo
Robertson.
per il numero 4.
Rivaldo.
Il numero 14. Il numero 18. Cambio di
Played
giocatore.
out wide. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? Long ball by the goalkeeper. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a shade optimistic.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That is a brilliant interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Gnabry. And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
He's found a way through. That is good alertness. Yeah.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Beckham. And it's Rivaldo. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a cracking ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to...
Owen! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Gattuso gets across to intercept that. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Messi. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Messi. Gattuso. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it's Vieri! It's a smartly directed ball. Nicely shaped cross. And that's an excellent interception. He's going for goal! It's a loose ball. Gattuso. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Ambitious ball here. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. That was mighty close. Vieira. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the most significant moment of the game. That is some save from Khan! Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
A header! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Owen, all up with that dink over the top. Deftly away. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Oh, it's played into the area. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Beckham. And it's Azar. Now it's Vieri. And this is Vieri. Vieri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. He is through here. In by Messi. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Belletti. Maldini. Goes long and straight. Vieira. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. And Messi! And this could be the final action of the first half. And that should get the job done. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Barcelona would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rijkaard. Pull it. Oh, it's come loose. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Bullet simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Robertson is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Azar. Messi. Beckham. To Messi. Now it's Vieri. No foul, says the referee. Pull it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And that's put paid to a promising move. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He'll fancy himself from here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Beckham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vieira. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! He has done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Gattuso. Rivaldo. Mateus has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Gullit. Has a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Pinches it off him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That has been cut short. Rivaldo. Mateus. Gullit. Gullit running with the ball. Gullit! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 23.
So, time for changes
Owen.
on both sides,
Numero
actually.
9. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Barcelona
20.
do have
Il numero
options
12.
available on the bench
Il numero
if they want to go
14.
that way.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Conte. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Played back. Looking for option. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a shade optimistic. Adams. Robertson. Some resolute defending there. Mateus. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro. And it's Beckham. Now it's Messi. He's gone for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Basten! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
It's Van Basten! Outstanding save to keep that out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's there to clear it. Nicely spread. In towards the back. There's the header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Van Basten gets flagged offside.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Messi, and this is Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Pedri. And here's Van Basten. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then.
And time is up. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'll be looking out for the mischievous Danny Carvajal, because I think he brings a lovely balance down the flanks, and he's capable of going both ways. He's added that extra element as well of intelligence, where he's better at deciding when to go and when to stay. And he's really coming on in his game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he cuts out the supply. He's beaten the lock. It's Rashford! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Backward it goes. Rijkaard. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Romario. Romario going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Rashford. And this is Vieri. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's Messi. I wonder what you've seen. Here's a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Long ball upfield. And he's had it nicked away. Kaká. Rivaldo. Now it's Pelé. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Rivaldo. Robertson in acres of space out wide. Bullish header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rijkaard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kaká. Maldini cuts it out. And here's Romario. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has been cut short. And this is Romario. Messi. Now it's Rashford. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Goes down, but nothing given. It's a promising position. Up he goes! "30 minutes gone. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And the shot! And they've got rid. Not the most accurate pass. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's had a hit! So, third corner of the game. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Pelé. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Messi. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. Now he's got space here. Think through.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
That'll be a throw-in. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Now it's Romario. Well seen. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Messi. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Ribery clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Pelé, and that's another good win of the ball. Rijkaard. And it's Kaka. Now it's Rashford. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ribery.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's the chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rijkaard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems...
Shapes to shoot! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy.
Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Rivaldo. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Good read, needed to be. Pele to Messi. Now it's Romario. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Aimed beyond the defence. Romario, a lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rashford gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly and it needed that.
Now it's Messi.
El dorsal 7, el dorsal 23.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rashford. He's picked his way through. And it's Robertson. Into the last 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Griezmann. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Rashford. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Kukçu.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Griezmann. He won't be happy with that one. Griezmann. Now it's Ribery. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're underway. Robertson making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Baresi makes the interception. Beckham. Belletti. Xavi Alonso. Now Costa Curta. Nice looking ball. Spread neatly. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gattuso. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Barcelona are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gattuso. Messi. Shot. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shot at goal! Goal! Colombia! And take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
They've got a corner here. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. It's a mighty effort! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Schneider. This ended up in no man's land.
Colombia really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And it's Schneider. Adams spots it and intercepts.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the...
Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Colombia are doing very... Just the goalkeepers, and the shot! He's got a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Threads one in. Might be danger here. Knocks it into space. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Rashford. He's picked his way through. Rivaldo. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now this could be a chance. Belletti. Half-time getting close now. Tries to play it through. And he's running through. Thinks about the shot. Chance, surely! Oh, it's hit the post. Now it's Drogba. Looking for the run. Great vision. And this is Vieri. Great defending, strong and determined.
Vieri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That's been cut out, well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that pass isn't the best. Good chance here! Messi! Genius! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability.
And the referee to come back. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again. That has been cut short. Rashford. Robertson. Now it's Rashford. Can he get on the end of this? Vieri finds himself offside. Vieri, always looking for that half a chance. Now it's Vieri. That looks a good ball through. He's having a shot! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over.
It's Vieri! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Gattuso. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Khan claims comfortable. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Xavi Alonso. Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He is through here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Oh, he's got a side. And the finish! Sticks it away! Just one goal in it now. Game on! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Colombia get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passes short and sharp.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
Rashford! Has another go! Just a whisker away. Pinches it off him. Baresi looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Tries to pass it through. Fired deep towards the back post. Oh no, what has happened here? Can he finish? Barcelona have their second corner now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5. El dorsal 23. Beckham. El dorsal 8.
Colombia are looking to go forward now.
El dorsal 3. Fabio Cannavaro. El dorsal 22.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. This is Vieri. Kirkchu. There's the header! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
So, third corner of the game.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Colombia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Howson calmly anticipates. Beckham. Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Howson gets across to intercept that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rashford. It's a promising position. Tries to cross. I think we're just about done here. Good effort from distance.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kirkchu is always looking to break lines, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Rashford. Rivaldo. Oh, sweet feet. Cross from Robertson. Raul. Beckham. Well timed, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Rashford voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their opponents. But it made for great viewing.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
There's very little doubt, Peter, as to where the key supply route in this setup is going to be from.
Got to be Nielsen, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, very much the quintessential Brazilian winger of vintage mould, I would say, and I'm sure he'll prove very productive.
And he's got so much pace, hasn't he? And all of those tricks.
The fact that he can play on both wings as well is a really important factor.
Strokes it back. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rivaldo. Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. Rivaldo. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Xabi Alonso. Bellingham. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very...
Takes a shot! Oh, crossbar! This time, surely! Yeri is flagged offside.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's good running with the ball. No way through, so back it comes. Belletti. Rijkaard. Kukcu. And it's Pedri. And here's Vieri. Isco. Shifted it to the flank. And that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. And this is Isco. Gets his head on it! He's missed, but not by that far. Tries to play it through. And this is Vieri. It's Vieri! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Olise. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, super ball! Chance, surely! Oh, what has happened here? And again! Goal! Colombia! And it's Colombia who take the lead! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Colombia have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, just Vieri! Mighty close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Vieri. Koulibaly gets a foot in here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Vieri. Now it's Hazard. That is lovely. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Rivaldo. Here's Canu. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Azar. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Messi. Pedri!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And that's a dangerous chance for a shot! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Xavi Alonso. Colombia have the chance to go the other way. And here's Azar. Nice interception, well timed. But that has been slung wide. Isco. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Played in. Kukçu. Isco. And now the breakaway. He's found a way through. Now Canu. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's Vieri! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Número 32.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind...
Vieri! Against the crossbar. Pedri touches it back. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. It's Canu! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Can he finish? And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Xavi Alonso. This looks promising. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Olise with the short one. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
The Nielsen is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Well, looks like he's been taken out there. No foul, says the referee. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception.
La cantidad de
Colombia
espectadores de este partido
finding their
fue
passes.
de 81.007.
So we've reached the hour mark. Those looking wide. And this is Vieri. He is through here.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now Kanu. He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. And the shot. No mistake. And there we have it. The two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Colombia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Can he get it through? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Cambio en Colombia. Número 15. Entrará al campo. Número 9.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That pass has been well intercepted. Pedri. He's had it taken off him. Robertson. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a threatening ball. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
Gol de Colombia.
And they are
Convertido en el
cruising
minuto
away.
79. Número 4.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much
Número
perfect.
21. Messi.
So now the difference in Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't
Número
quite come
4.
off this time, Peter, but
Entrará al
that's a
campo.
warning to the opposition.
Número 97.
This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Made it back. A vicious ball here. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Bellingham. Rivaldo. Azar. Danielson looking to get on the end of this.
6 minutos de compensación.
Really well taken goal. Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Hazard. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Probando! Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And here's Aubameyang. Danielson delivers. Cannavaro attempts a clearance.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Danielson. And this is Bergkamp. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Khan herring after the ball here. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Good chance here! Beckham. Threads one in. Hazard. That's been cut out, well played. Pedri wins the duel this time. Might be danger here. He's gone for goal! Just off target.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
The pass is intercepted. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he was alert to it. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Ajax are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Pedri. Yamal! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckham plays it short. He's cut it out. Shot, surely! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick time. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's come through and he's had a quick look, climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel like
and
that.
welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's made its way to him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great vision. And he's managed to get free. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And Messi! Off the post! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Pedri. There's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No goals as yet. Messi. Belletti. Pedri. And here's Vieri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it into space. Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way. Great chance! Goal! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Vieri. Belletti.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's in plenty of space here. Well, they've got it again. And it's Hakimi. Now, who's going to be first to this? Hakimi made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yeah, can they get him away? Vieri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Barcelona finding their passes. Vieri has a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vieri is offering a wry smile there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And it's Robertson. Tries to cross. Hakimi can get it clear. No way through, so back it comes. FELIZ. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vieri! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely shaped ball. No, that was never going to make it. Messi. Hazard. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Takes the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
No way through. Gattuso. Passing nice and neat. It's Vieri! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
And it's Belletti. Nice looking ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's one on Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. In with the challenge. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Messi played into space. And that was very necessary. Hazard. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Cannavaro. Pedri. Now it's Vieri. And this is Vieri. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's found a way through. Pedri. And here's Vieri. Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Haaland gets a foot in here. He's on it, can he get away? The referee has given a corner.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
FELIZ, number 23.
And it's hoisted clear.
Number 10.
Can he finish?
Number 11.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Robertson has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Number 18. Mohamed Salah. Number 15.
Point-blank header!
Guti. Number 9.
Oh, should have put that away.
Number 22. Raphael Leao. Number 19.
Oh, this looks sharp.
And
it's Vitz.
Substitution.
Raphael Leao.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ambitious ball here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bastoni. Pedri. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's clever. Well read, and the danger is averted. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things.
There will be 3 minutes
Turns
at
and
a
goes
time.
back. Pedri. Picked out brilliantly. And he's gone looking for safety. And reclaimed it in a trice. And the number on the board is 3. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outsmart each other. but it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.